Assalamu alaikum. It is indeed a matter of great pleasure for me that the UNESCO Dhaka Office and Directorate of Secondary and Higher Education of Bangladesh jointly arranged the program in the title The Transformation of Education Beings with T-shirts according to the theme of World Teacher Day 2022. It is our pride that the teacher has taken this step to share the knowledge of blended education achievement with national and international community that deserve congratulations from all of us. This video clips is a scientific presentation of problem-oriented research result on blended education with recommendation to overcome the problem of blended education. At the present century demand sharing of knowledge, this video clips of the materials is one of the best methods of communication with those who are staying away from us. We are very happy to see they are teachers sharing their knowledge. This is a very healthy sign of development of blended education in home and abroad. Now I will come to my presentation moment. Title of the transformation of education beings with teacher in aspect of blended education. In Bangla, মিশ্রিত শিক্ষার মধ্য দিয়েই রূপান্তর শুরু হবে শিক্ষকদের মাধ্যমে। I am Dr. Mohammad Humayun Kabir, Assistant Professor of Botany, Balat Adarsh Degree College, Mithapur, Rangpur. Mithapur is a famous Begum born place who is the pioneer of family education in Indian subcontinent. Now firstly I introduce the blended education. Blended education is an approach to education that combines online education materials and opportunities for interaction online with traditional place-based classroom methods. It requires the physical presence of both teacher and student with some elements of students' control over time, place, path or pitch. So why blended education? Improve ability to personalize learning, potential for individual progress, keeps learner engaged with use of variety of control type. Instructor has the ability to access learner trends and act accordingly. It improves the training cost, effective training for any learning style. How to use blended education? Formulate your blended education goals in advance, combine online and face-to-face instruction, define your core learning objectives and goals, specify how and when technology will be used, create learning activities and offer the best of both worlds. The type of blended education models. This module includes face-to-face driver, rotation, flex, labs, self-blended and online driver. The key component of the blended education: self-paced e-learning, face-to-face training, mobile learning, social learning or informal learning, virtual classroom training. Lesson plan for blended education. It includes the 5 poles: greetings, creating learning environment and lesson declaration, presentation, methodology and strategy, access the learning, home task. Teacher and learner roles in online teaching. Teacher is a resource guide, refer learner to the resources. Learner is a creator, connector or constructive. In the very near future, the 21st century learners will increasingly demand that their experiences is learning centered, personalized, interaction, social and in the cloud, mobile, anytime, anywhere, what they want by our market. How is blended education helping in COVID times? It's a sustainable model. It may be several months or longer than the effects of this pandemic will wear up, and the blended approach is more sustainable in the long term and virtual learning alone because it more closely simulates by graphical learning environment. Particularly, I would like to say the blended education accommodates a variety of learning styles. The key benefit: cost effectiveness, consistency, real-time access, greater retention, facilities corporate training feedback, provide personalized learning experiences, data tracking is more quick and convenient. 7 ways of blended education will inspire you: face-to-face training, virtual classroom, webinars, links, simulations, assessment and one-by-one coaching. Challenge in implementation: managing and monitoring participant progress, learners not taking training itself seriously, resisting the urge to use testing by learners, looking at how to teach, not just what to teach, and management buy-on. The concrete and easy to replicate strategies during the COVID-19 pandemic. As a manager of Commonwealth Digital Education Leadership Training in Action C Delta, training received and implementation, e-certificate which organized and provided by A2I during COVID-19 pandemic, reward of appreciation as a district ambassador teacher, significant contribution of online class in our institution as well as other institution, more than 100 Zoom meeting organized and attend, as a trainer of multimedia classroom and significant contribution for teachers portal and South Korea ICT training and more. Significant role with blended education, face-to-face teaching, teacher honor 2021, leadership in crisis, conference of district ambassador teacher, the ICT training of Bangladesh teachers in the Republic of Korea as the online teaching and C Delta training implementation. I feel this information based on local studies would add to increase to some extent the horizon of knowledge of those teachers who are engaged in teaching development works for the benefit of the students and teachers. I believe and hope this video clip presented and documented will help to enrich and update the knowledge of the researcher, subject matter specialist and extension workers for suitable understanding by the students and carry the message to their fields for materialization. I also believe that the endeavor of the teachers in bringing out the research work will firmly bridge the research and extension linkage through the transfer of appropriate technology to the students and thereby maximize to achieve the self-sufficiency of quality education in the country. I am dedicated and determined to raise the status of the research work and international standard and make it a practical and productive guide for all those who are involved in practical teaching in home and abroad. I would always welcome your suggestion and constructive criticism. May Allah Almighty bless us all for the development of education and science and technology in nationally and internationally. Thanks for all.